Alrighty, we got new ships. Let's go. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of the channel supporters out there that are supporting the channel financially, and if you are willing to do so yourself, there is a link in the video description. So right now it's they just released, or at least not just, but they released these things yesterday. So we got the Equinox and we got the what's this other thing called, the Da Vinci Miracle Worker Escort, this little small ship that is, in my opinion, it's kind of good looking. So these things are definitely part of a bundle. As you guys can see up here, there are two of them. They're also going to give you two of these what are these things called again? The experimental ship upgrade tokens, these things, and we got two of the fleet modules that are very awesome in my personal opinion. I don't know if you can actually sell these on the exchange, but you normally can sell them on the exchange and make a little bit of money easy in the game. Now, all of these statistics and a little bit of backstory that Cryptic normally puts up here. I heard you made a video about these things, reading it all, reading it all to you guys. So if you want to hear a little bit of me talking and trying to read, because reading is not really my cup of tea, especially when it comes to, not all of the ordinary words and stuff like that they normally put up here. But I found it very interesting to have these ships, to be honest, and I'm definitely going to buy them for you guys. I already have a little bit of Zen here, so 4,800 Zen. Yes, gimme. All right, transaction is successful. Now I do have this one or this one, so I'm gonna do the Da Vinci Miracle Worker Escort first. I don't have enough ship slots. Yes, I probably need to take one of my ship slots. Actually discard one of my ships that I'm using for for Zen purchases, then I can grab the same ship again. But then I'm gonna do that off screen because I don't want to bore you guys, so I'll be right back. What is, oh, okay, 1 second. All right, let's do this again. All right, this is better. Okay, so this is how the ship actually comes out of the box, out of the Zen store. Oh, okay, we can actually zoom in a little bit more now. Okay, thank you so much, Cryptic, for making the ships much bigger on our screen. I kind of love these blocks that they're kind of looks like, missing Lego pieces. Kind of interesting. But here is the left side, right side, the front, top, rear, and a bottom. It looks good, only the deflector disc looks a little bit out of place because it's like really big. But then again, these type of ships, these are definitely Escort, and they're like very small and highly maneuverable. So that's how this ship is going to be, I can tell you that. So we got different yikes. We got different yikes. Oh my god, this is so bad. What is this design? These are the old designs, to be honest. These are like the tier 5, tier 2, tier 1, or whatever they appear as in the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell were you thinking? What is this? Oh snap. We have a lot more. Okay, so we got, this is how it became a little bit in the drawing. This kind of looks cool though, to be honest. If they updated a little bit, or not just a little bit, but if they updated a lot. Oh my god, this is how it, this is the first version, the second, third, fourth, fifth, and the sixth version right here. 5th and 6th are basically together. Anyway, there is no unique interior, you guys know this. And Cryptic is not making those bridges anymore as they used to be. They're not really spending time on them anymore. My ship came with a weird name. I left it there. It's M-R-E-N, Ren, or something like that. I don't know. This is how it came. I'm gonna leave it like that. So we got different window types. So we got window type number 1 up here, so you guys can see that here. I do apologize for the people logging in and out. I have lots of friends in STO, or at least people that have befriended me in STO. So you see that coming in and out in in the server. So yeah. So this is window number 3. We got window type number 4. Number 5 is a lot colorful. You guys see that? There's a party going on over here. What's up with that? 6. I don't really like the appeal of these windows. I mean, does it really matter what kind of window styles you're actually putting on your ships? Do you guys actually spend time and like, yeah, this is good or that's good? This is something that you guys might be interested in. Oh, we got a lot of different material types. So we got the Defiant version. We got the Galaxy version. Okay. I wish we had the Mirror Universe version as well, because that's gonna be beautiful to have on your ship, right? So we got the Intrepid over here. We got the NX. Oh, the Berserk Collectors actually turn a totally different color. NX Refit, a little bit brighter. You got the Sovereign up here. Alrighty, Sovereign. We got the Sovereign Refit. Okay. Yeah. Not really my cup of tea. Then we have Type 0, the TOS, the old science guys. I believe that's what TOS stands for, right? The old science guys. Type 1, Type 2 right here. I kind of like Type 2, or at least this part right here. Not really up to standard with these things, but yeah, it's good. Type 3. 3 is also good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Moving on, Type 4. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It was loading the texture. I was like, what is that? No, nah. It was kind of looking good, but then it was like, nope. Number 5. I kind of like number 5. I just like the ship, to be honest. Doesn't matter what kind of like material type it is using. The ship in its the way it is right now being displayed here, it's good. Type 7, this is how it came out of the box. No, I believe Type 7A came no, okay, Type 7 is how it came out of the box. Type 7A is a lot brighter, I believe. Let me see. Type 7 and Type 7A. Well, you guys can rewind a little bit to the beginning of the video and then tell me, was it 7 or 7A? I believe 7A was the one that I started this thing with. Number 8. Looks good, looks good. Not bad, not bad. 8B. We're almost done, guys. Give it 2 more seconds. We got the upgrade version, always awesome. Oh, look at that deflector dish. That's so good. That's so good. And the veteran. Oh yeah, the veteran is definitely amazing in all forms and shapes. Obviously, you're going to be able to mismatch patterns and components and stuff like that. I wouldn't make like some kind of Frankenstein if I were you. Please don't do that, because it does not do this ship any justice if you make some kind of like Frankenstein monster like this one right here. Oh my god, what is happening here? Anyway, next section is going to be where I'm going to be in space, comparing this particular ship versus the triangle ship, the Dorito, or otherwise known as the Lucari science vessel. Oh my god, look at how big this ship is. Nope, it's not. If you compare it to the other ship, oh my god, look at how big that one is. Let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can actually see these ships side by side, and it's like so tiny. It's like what is it, like half, and then just a little bit better in terms of, wow, it's not that big. It's yep, that's what she said. But this is how it is. This is how this ship is actually performing. Now, I do want to mention the statistics, but I also want to mention, because there are other factors on these statistics that I'm going to show you, the endeavors, the traits, the items that I'm using. But in any way or form, these are the statistics right here. Inertia rating 65, flight speed 4307, that is with these impulse engines, not fully upgraded, some random mods up there, and a turn rate of 36.7 degrees per second makes this thing like, you know, like turn like crazy. And we're definitely going to see this thing making donuts in space when we're going to do that little combat section just in a little bit. So in terms of bridge officers, stations, and seating, this is what we're going to get. We have a Lieutenant Universal station with 2 abilities. We have a Commander Tactical / Miracle Worker station. Then the next one is a Lieutenant Commander Engineering. The next one is going to be a Lieutenant Tactical. Obviously, you need some DPS. Obviously, they're going to give you a bunch of like tactical stations, and then not enough science, because you're definitely not going to do a lot of crowd control with this thing. You're just going to make things blow up. That's what this ship is all about. Don't tell me any other stories that you might have. This thing is just, you know, DPS to the teeth. I don't know how I'm going to equip this. Obviously, you know, tactical heavy. Maybe I'll put some Miracle Worker stuff up here. That's always nice to fire off. But in terms of layout, we got 4, 3, and an experimental weapon slot up here with a Gatling emitter. Rapid non-stop damage after the spin up. After 3 seconds of lock on, it's going to do kinetic based damage times 4 per second to the foe until no longer in a valid target. So valid targets are either out of range, destroyed, or they're like cloaked. Everything that breaks whenever you are like, you know, locking on an enemy. Now, this is something that I've, you know, chosen myself. I don't recommend you guys using this as a build. These are just, you know, platforms and pets and all that good stuff. Don't use this as a build. This is not a build video. If you're looking for build videos, search build videos, and then this particular ship, the Da Vinci Miracle Worker Escort, there's going to be a ton of them that are going to be much better than this video, because they're going to explain to you guys what you should actually be using. These weapons that I'm using are like Mark 12, not upgraded at all. These are still the standard stuff. So if you're really looking to enhance your DPS overall, if you're like having this ship and you still don't do DPS, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? But anyway, I mean, if you're looking to DPS, Google that or search that on YouTube, and then you're going to get to that particular videos. There are so many players out there that are going to do build videos. But in terms of mastery, we're going to have +5 in accuracy, +5 in defense, plus 10% in kinetic and energy-based damage. Level 4 is going to give us critical chance by 2.5. And this is that unlockable starship trait, movement and beam damage from beam firing modes. Beam firing modes, I don't have it right now. I apologize if you guys hearing that. My phone is going off. Yeah, I don't have any beam firing mode, but those are like beam fire at will or beam overload. Those are special firing modes that they're talking about right here. So you're going to get plus 100% flight speed for 10 seconds, turn rate for 10 seconds, and also depending on all damage with the energy weapons for 10 seconds. I have no idea what that is all about. But somewhere between plus 10 to I think that's plus 50, somewhere between plus 10 and plus 50 all damage with energy-based weapon for next 10 seconds. Because it kind of says like minus 50. I don't think that's true. It's going to be somewhere between plus 50 and also at minimum plus 10% and at maximum plus 50% all damage with energy-based weapon for the next 10 seconds. So this is that energy overdrive. So that's cool to see, to have. This is that universal console that comes with this thing. The equipment draws inspiration from its name with technique once developed by Starfleet Corps of engineers and caused the entire planet of Troyus to temporarily disappear from visuals and sensors. This process was preceded by a massive power buildup, which this modernized suite of technology employs to grant temporal bonus to any starship that activates this protocol, this universal console. So it's going to give you plus 28.5 output in hull healing, minus 18.8 in weapon power cost. Oh my god, that's like 20% power cost reduction. And power cost is when beams are firing, or whenever energy-based weapons, or all weapons, whenever you're going to use them, they're basically going to remove like 10 points or 8 points or 7 points or 5 points, depending, like, you know, there are ways to lower that amount, but let's just say 10 points whenever a beam is going to get fired, then it's going to draw from this pool. So right now I have 60. With this thing equipped, it's going to be 20% off. So let's say it's 10 minus 20%. Do you guys do the math? It's going to be 6. That is so good. That is so good. Wow. So that's no, is it 6? It's 8, right? 10, 20% out of 10. Yeah. Oh my god, that's still good. That's still good. That's good. For the first 8 seconds, plus I think it's plus 30% energy-based weapons, 125 haste to energy-based weapons. You're also going to be unkillable. For the remaining 8 seconds, the weapons are going to be offline. You're going to be stealth, and also restore 3% of maximum hull each second for the next 8 seconds. That's a lot. I think that's a lot. That's cool. All right, let me set this up. Let me equip a couple of bridge officers right here and take this thing into combat and see how much DPS this thing is actually going to do with no skills at all. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, it took me a little bit, but I finally managed to put up a bunch of items in my ship. I'm also going to make my ship a little bit pinkish, if you guys are okay with that. So this is something that I put up, obviously not a build video. So a little bit maneuverability, very awesome to have. I got tactical team, overwhelming power regulators, destabilizing warp core. That is basically the miracle worker stuff. A little bit of, you know, survivability up here, a little bit more damage, and then survivability up there. Should give me a good overall setup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a patrol mission, and I'm going to do Argala, obviously. So let me just also put up all of the items up here in my hot bar, the DPS rotation key binding, and then I'll start up Argala patrol in 1 second. All right, like I told you guys, we're going to do Argala patrol. Now, don't start typing in the comment section, why is your ship so pink? That has to do because I am using the pink vanity shield. I don't think you can get it these days, but this is something that they did in the breast cancer awareness. So there was, you know, there was some kind of like promotion during that period. Now I have everything set on the key binding, so everything should work when I'll press my key binding file, or at least key binding button. So here we go. I also want to see this thing. Is this thing actually firing? Yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's doing triple digits by itself. It is continuously doing that. Is it taking weapon power? No, it's not. This thing is continuously doing kinetic based damage. Look at that. That's insane. Wow. And there is the new explosion. You guys can see it in action. Wow, very nice, very nice. Wow, I'm impressed. I am impressed. All right, let's see Okay, so it's building up. You can actually see it up here. There it goes, and then it explodes a little bit. It's also putting my ship on fire. Wow. Okay, it's actually firing through the deflector dish? Or at the deflector dish? Okay, it's kind of weird. So, high maneuverability with this particular ship is not a good thing, because it's basically hitting all of the shields. So you kind of want to be at one point. Look at that explosion. Oh, and boom. Oh, very nice, very nice. And then it disintegrates all of them. I like that. Hold on a second. Okay, so now we're going to go with this Proteus protocol. I forgot how to pronounce this, guys. Sorry. For the next 30 seconds, weapon haste. All right, let's see that. Maybe there is some animation to it. Let me just zoom in real quick. Here we go. Where is it? Here. 3, 2, 1. Click. Okay, so that's the animation. You got a couple of circles on your ship. All right, all right. I'm hitting my energy DPS meter. My weapons are at 0. Wow. Do I have... No, I have weapon to shields. Power to shields, not power to weapons. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Let's target this guy. That guy's dead. Let's target this guy. Torpedo launch. I don't have any torpedoes. Okay, it's building up, and there it goes. That's the... I like the...
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships.
Which one? They're already dead.
And whittle down their numbers.
I like it. I am very, very happy that I put down... How much is this? Like 6k down these things. For this thing. I love the new explosion of ships. Boom. Very nice. Alright. Kaysen guy. Yes, as you guys see, this thing is already doing so much damage to these guys. It's insane, right? I'm aggroing everybody because I'm in the middle. I will also have, like, you know, beam fired will active, so it's basically targeting everybody, and you can see, due to the maneuverability of the ship, there are also a couple of misses that my ship is not being targeted at. So very, very good. I like it. I like it.
You will stand down.
I will not stand down. I have a video to do.
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids.
Do I want to show you guys anything else?
Temporary hideouts.
I have this thing twice. Yeah, I'm doing okay, to be honest. I'm not doing that many you know, DPS when it comes to numbers. Only triple digits over here, so that's not a lot. Some quad numbers over there. That's still not a lot. Can we basic maneuvers out of here? It's building up, and then it goes. The experimental weapon, that's just continuously firing a little bit of kinetic base damage. I'm kind of liking it, to be honest, because it's continuously also telling you, like, hey, this is the ship that we are firing at. Make sure you point the weapons at the right shield facing.
We do what we want, where we want.
Let's target these guys. Boom. I love that explosion, man. That's so good. So good. Much better than it was. Let's do that again. 3, 2, 1, click. But it drains my weapon power, though. It's the weapon power, because it's the weapon haste is basically making the weapon actually fire much faster, and then you basically need weapon power right here to keep your weapons firing at the enemy. And I don't have a lot of that right now. I mean, I could do this, give it everything on weapons. I'm basically going to do more damage because my weapons are going to be higher, and the calculation is also going to be higher. But overall, I was on balance, and it was still doing a lot of damage.
We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance.
Yeah, this is a good ship. I like this ship. I like it. It's maneuverable. It is slow because I normally tend to be flying like this just to oversee the entire battlefield of what's going on. You know, just position my ship at the right enemy. So in terms of size, it is definitely a smallish, you know, one of those small ships. Let's go out of combat and tell you guys my final thoughts on this thing, because I absolutely like it. Even though I really don't like these small ships, because their maneuverability is giving me, you know, kind of a headache. But I definitely like these things. Obviously, you guys can have, like, you know, a much better setup than what I'm using right now, because what I'm using is just, you know, yucky, to say the least. But in terms of visuals, I like it. In terms of weapon power, I like it. In terms of you know, money that I put down, it's not a lot. You're getting fleet modules in return. You're going to get the these things in return, the experimental ship upgrade tokens. So overall, good purchase for 2 ships, especially when the discount is on. Yeah, these things are, in my opinion, worth it, because it is going to be account unlock. Everybody under the same account, new characters, because it is a Zen purchase from the Zen store. That's basically true for like almost all of the ships, like 95% of all the ships that are in the Zen store are account unlocks. There are a couple of them that are not, but this is going to be one of those account unlocks, and especially the other one, the Equinox as well, that I'm going to do a review. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be, you know, very soon on the channel. But in terms of purchases that I did with my with Zen, yes, this is worth it. I think it's worth it. But that's just, you know, that's just my opinion. Obviously, you guys can have like a totally different opinion, and every one of you guys' opinion is valid because it is your opinion, and the same goes for my opinion. It is valid because it is my opinion. That's the way I think of these ships and purchases that we made. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me just get out of combat before these guys start targeting me again. And I would love to see you guys on the next video. For now, that's it. Have an awesome day. Later.